everybody, let's take a look at the markets. First start with gold. So gold swept 3304 right here. This is where the yesterday's rally came from. So it swept it right here. And then as you can see, buying activity came in right there. So the buying activity came in, and it's the biggest wave in 43 waves. Biggest in 43. And then it bounced up to here. And on the tape reading chart, it also showed buying activity right here. Biggest in 15 green bars. Biggest volume in 15 and biggest in 12. So there you go. Demand came in. That corresponds to this wave. And after that it goes up. I mean, it wasn't a big move because I guess yesterday they had a big move. After that it just swept and bounced a little bit. Nothing special. Copper, it's not really, there was tariffs today, went crazy. There's no point going over it. Moving on to the next one, the euro. Euro offered demand right here. So, price came to sweep the 1.174 area and demand came in, biggest in 24. There you go. How did it look like? It looked like this. You can very clearly see the demand come in. And there's nothing really more to say. This demand came in. It's the biggest in 8 waves. And here it's the biggest in 24 bars, 24 green bars. And pulled back, test, and went up. So gold had a little bounce. Copper not really tradable because of the tariffs are just spiked up. And Bitcoin, I think there was something here. Bitcoin had this demand that was earlier, very early in the morning, and then it just swept that area and then went up. You see the demand come in, biggest in 31, pull back, higher high, confirming that there's going to be a trend. Swept it after the market opened, then went up. Let's take a look at other markets. All right, so we had the ES. ES basically had a, right here, demand came in, biggest in 25. Okay. Anyway, this is the demand that came in, pulled back to test, and then it did a really crappy rally. Only to just come right back down. So it's nothing spectacular. Nothing really that amazing. So you go demand, pull back, and it just made one higher high to test 62.89, and then it died. So nothing special. Same with the Nasdaq. Nasdaq demand came in right here. So you have I don't know, one of these waves, and then it tested and then it bounced. So this demand, this was a no-brainer. This was a this is no-brainer. Market pulls back, and then this is the biggest in 99. So obviously this smart money print. This is the following the footsteps of composite yen or smart money, and this the 109 right here. It's 10,900 contracts in this little area. So it bounced. On crude, it didn't give me a demand signal, but gave me a breakout. Like over here, price went down and then pop, biggest in 8, and then just rallied. And then finally, nat gas was disappointing. This is the only market that disappointed me today. Was this one right here, because it was in a key technical position. and demand came in right here, biggest in 19, right? You see that very clear? And then supply shut it down right here. So it was ready to go. The base was ready. Base was prepared. Bang! Right here, volume comes in, price volume, all of that, it goes up, and then pulled back a little, but on that reattempt, it just broke. Supply came out of nowhere. Now I think what's going to happen, and I'm going to check this out, but this area, this block, this might be accumulation. Let me check this. You see how the volume is going lower, but price isn't? See how volume is going lower, this line, but price isn't? That is potential absorption in the, meaning they're buying on the way down. So you see over here, volume makes lower low, price doesn't go lower low. Volume makes lower low, price doesn't go lower low. So that, I think, is some type of absorption or accumulation. And the prints here support it. The 34 right here supports that. So on a move up, I think it's a buy for me. Right? This one didn't work, but later on, bingo. This is evidence of absorption, selling pressure, all this effort, no reward. All right, that's all I got. Thank you. Bye.